Hi, this video is for Comp 380 Lab 6. We had some questions to solve for the lab. The first one was, what is the interpretation in proposition logic? So interpretation is just a way of deciding like which statement is true. It is basically a function that assigns true or false uh, to a logic we have. So here's an example. P, it is raining. Q, I have an umbrella. So interpretation would say P is true and Q is false if it is raining and I don't have an umbrella. So it's the function that assign true or false to the statements we have. Next thing was a model. A model can be described as a function that makes sentences using interpretation. So we will use the same example. P, it is raining, and Q, I have an umbrella. So this was the interpretation uh, that I don't have an umbrella, but it is raining. So this function or this complex operation says that if it is raining, then I have an umbrella. So that could be considered as a model. Third question was about entailment and what like a knowledge bases mean. So a knowledge base contains enough information that guarantees that the proposition is true. This means that every possible situation where all statements in KB are true, then the proposition must be true. It just forces the proposition to be true because the logic follows. Fourth question was about the soundness. So soundness basically means that a procedure never uh, provide like approve something that is false, so it won't uh, give us a wrong solution, or it won't give us any misleading information or misleading conclusion. And it ensures that soundness ensures that the procedure is logically correct. Fifth was like what does it mean for a procedure to be complete? This means that procedure is powerful enough to discover all valid conclusion, not just some of them. So it will go through it logically, and it will provide us with all logical conclusion. It won't left any single one of it. Third, we have a knowledge base, and then we had to solve these conditions. So here, this means that uh, if B is true, A must be true. This is D actually. It is wrong. So if D is true, then C. If C is true, then C must be true, and like C is true for in every situation for this one. So then we have to make a model, like if these statements is a model or not. So for the first one, so here C is false, but C must be true in every situation, so it's not a model. Second, here we can see that if C is true, then D must be true, but it's false here, so it's not a model. Third, if B is true, A must be true, but it's false here, so it's not a model. And fourth, AB is false and CD is true. That's the only valid solution here. So it is a model, yes, because C must be true in every situation. So and if C is true, D must be true, and if B is true, then A must be true, but B is false, so A must be false. So yes, that's the only thing we have. So that's a model, yes. And the second thing was for entailment. As we can see from knowledge base, only this is true. Only this I4 is the valid model, so we conclude our entailment with this. So only C and D are true. Yes. That'll be all from my side. Thank you.